So, guys, good day or good morning or good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are. I welcome you guys back to the class today. Actually, I would love to apologize for the delay we've had in the class. This is due to some personal reasons. So, let's go back to the class. In today's class, we'll be talking about the three tiers of Facebook ad. I hope you guys are ready to get this and understand this, because if you don't understand this in terms of creating Facebook ad, it might be a bit hard to get through it. But before we move on to explaining the three tiers of Facebook ads, I would love to explain what you need to have in place before you run a Facebook ad. So listen up, guys, and enjoy the class as I move on. So, guys, like I said, that we'll be talking before we move on to the three tiers of Facebook ad. We need to first of all talk about what we need to creating a converting Facebook ad. I all know that I know that everybody here, we are all freelancers. So, as a freelancer, as a freelancing Facebook ad expert, what do you need before you start creating Facebook ad? I'm sure every one of us here, we are not new to creating a Facebook ad, which is why you join the class. You are not new. So if you are not new, you should understand most of the things I'll be talking about. And if you don't understand, you can get resources online, and also I can make videos also on that. But first of all, what do you need in order to create a converting Facebook ad? Number one, you need to first of all make sure that you understand the buyer's goal. You need to make sure that you understand the buyer's goal. That is, understand the buyer's goal. Now, what do you need to understand the buyer's goal? You need to understand the buyer's goal so that you can be able to choose a better marketing objective for Facebook ads. You will still get there. I will still explain the marketing objectives when we get to the three tiers of Facebook ad. Now, you need to make sure you understand the buyer's goal so that you can understand how you can achieve the goal. If a buyer messages you that I want to promote my store, you ask the buyer, do you want to get sales or you want to get traffic? Do you want to promote just your page? You want to get brand awareness or you want to reach more people? So if they tell you they want to get sales, you understand that your marketing objective should be related to conversion. So that is the number first step you need to what you need to get, that is understand the buyer's goal. Now the second thing you need to have in place in order to create a converting Facebook ad is you need to carry out audience research. You need to carry out audience research, or you call it market research. You need to carry out audience research, or you call it market research. Carry out audience research. Yeah. So this audience research, how do you carry it out? The audience research is just the ability for you to target the right audience. Is what separates you as a good marketer from great marketers. You understand me? That is your ability to be able to carry out a well-defined audience. It will separate you from other freelancers to a better freelancer. Now, this is your first step. You can carry out the audience research first and give the buyer the updates in terms of carrying out Facebook ads. Don't just start the Facebook ads and deliver the screenshot of the Facebook ad to the buyer. When you carry out audience research, you can screenshot your audience research to the buyer. So I've mentioned that you can carry out audience research in one of my classes, which is using Facebook search, using business big spy, and using the Facebook audience insight. I'm very sure you all have the video, so please make sure you do that. This will give you edges in being a better freelancer. So after you've carried out your audience research, what do you need to have? You need to have some tools in place. And the number one tool is the business manager. The business manager. Now, the business manager, before you launch your first Facebook ad on Facebook, you need to set up a business manager. What does a business manager mean? And how does a business manager work? The first thing is you need to set up a business manager. With a business manager account, you can manage a page. an ad account in one place without sharing any login information with page users. That is, if you have a business manager or if your buyer has a business manager, they don't need to send you their login details for you to help them create it. Once they have the business manager, they can just make you an admin. Just make you an admin so that you can start creating the ad. And also with a business manager, you will also be able to collect valuable data about your audience and ad campaign and make adjustments as needed. So to create a business manager, you just type business.facebook.com. Once you get there, you follow the step and you watch. I will send a video that will teach you on how you can open a business manager account. So that's that. Now, also before we move away from the business manager, think of it like a control center. Yeah, think of your business manager account like a control center where you can manage different ad campaign for different buyers spontaneously. Now, to create a business manager account, it is free. It is what? It is free for you to create a business manager account. You just need to make sure your account has the right privilege and settings enabled. You need to make sure that your account has the privilege and the settings enabled. Now, if you want to create Facebook ads, make sure you are using the Google Chrome browser. I repeat, make sure you use a Google Chrome. That is the most advisable browser you should use in terms of creating Facebook ads. I sent it to us in a message, in a broadcast message that I sent to everybody. And after you have your Google Chrome installed, you just go to facebook.business.com and get it done. A video about this will be sent to us directly later. So after you have your business manager set up, you need to have an ad manager or a ad account. A ad account. Now, this ad account is different from from business manager account. Now, the business manager account is the room, is the land, where ad account is the house you build. You build your ads account on your business manager account. Now, with a business manager account, note that a Facebook account can only create one business manager account. Now, but a business manager account can create at most 5 ads accounts. That is lórí ilẹ̀ kan. Is like a house, it's like a land. Business manager account is like a land, where ads account is like a home. It's like the house you are building. Now, on a land, you can build more than 1 houses on it. That's just like ads accounts. So you can build more than 5 ads accounts on a business manager account. But note that it depends. Facebook selected. Some business manager accounts are only allowed to have just 2 ads accounts, some only 1, and some are allowed to have 5. So that is that about the ads manager account. So once you have these things in place, you need to have access to the Facebook page you want to use in promoting. Now, we all know that on Facebook you don't use you don't represent yourself with your Facebook account. You represent your business with the Facebook page. So make sure that you have access to the Facebook page of the buyer. That is, make sure the Facebook page is created already. Have access to it. Make sure you are an admin or an advertiser, and make sure that the Facebook page is well set up. Now, when creating ad or before you create ad, I need to give us this note of warning. Make sure that the Facebook page has a few content in it. Don't just create a Facebook page and leave it, put image, put logo, and leave the rest. Post about it, maybe a welcome message, or you give it 2 posts. Now, once you give it 2 posts, when buyer, there are some traffic or there are some customers that when they see your ad, they won't click on your website directly. They want to check out your Facebook page before they buy from you. So once they get to the Facebook page, you don't want the traffic or the audience to feel like a stranger. They should meet a post. They should meet something they can read about your business. So when you are creating ads, so I'll give us a tip too when we get to the creation of the ad. But I just want you to know that when you have Facebook page, when you create a Facebook page, make sure you have at least 3 posts inside the page so that you can you can make your audience more familiar with your business. So after you've had access to the Facebook business page, you make sure that you have your ad creative ready. When I say ad creative means the image, the video, the and also the content. We call it Facebook ad copy. You can say the ad creative and Facebook ad copy. You need to make sure that these are in place, because this is what you are going to use to represent yourself. You use the content to convince and persuade people to buy, and you use your ad creative, the image, your video, to make them understanding what you promote. And after that, you need to have your landing page link or website URL ready. When I say landing page link or website URL, now there are some type of ad that you don't need to have a website. Like when you are running ads for a message, if you are using the objective of messages, you don't need a website link. But if you are running ads for traffic, brand awareness, store sales, conversion, or video views, or page likes, you don't even need links for page likes. But make sure if you are running ads for e-commerce, the forex, or business opportunity, you should make sure that you have the landing page or website URL ready. This is what your buyer this is where they are going to what? They are going to take action on the ad you've promoted to them. So this is the things you need to have in place in order to what? A few of the things you need to have in place in order to create a Facebook ad. So in the next video, I'll be explaining to us the Facebook ad tiers. And this is the tiers of Facebook ad, which comprise of the campaign, the ad set, and the ad itself. I explain it and I'll send it forward to us. Thank you very much and enjoy.